Hi guys, I hope you're having a great weekend. I'm currently charging my car uh, and I'm not getting a really great DC charging curve because of the DC fast chargers we have in Perth, which are really disappointing. Today I'm going to go into a detailed comparison between the Zeekr 7X performance and the BMW iX3 new class or newer class, the 50 variant, which is the all-wheel drive variant. This is based mainly on my personal review and driving the BMW iX3, and of course my personal review of my own car, which is the Zeekr 7X performance. Also based on mostly official data from BMW and Zeekr and some reviews. Let's start with the basics. Both sit on an 800 kilovolt architecture, so they are future-proofed. The BMW has a bigger battery, around 10 to 11 kilovolts, sorry. Charging speed for the BMW is 400 kilovolt on a fast charger, if you can get one. On a Tesla supercharger, it can charge up to 200 kilowatts. For the Zeekr 7X, it's a winner. It's by a bit, 420 kilowatts on a real fast charger. But on a Tesla supercharger, only 80 to 90 kilowatts. So charging speed 10 to 80%. For the BMW is around 20 minutes. For the Zeekr is around, I think, 16 minutes. Keeping in mind they both have NMC batteries and you usually charge them to 80%. What about range? Here the BMW is a clear winner. Based on data from BMW itself, if you drive it in an eco mode, speeds between 40 to 70 kilometers, you can get up to 800 kilometers plus. With the Zeekr, around 600 to 650 kilometers. If you drive it at highway speeds of 100 kilometers in summer, with the BMW you will get 725 kilometers of range. With the Zeekr, 520 kilometers. Both have battery temperature regulation. Now let's talk about driving dynamics. Based on my personal drive, my personal opinion about the Zeekr and my personal drive of the BMW and the reviews, BMW is a bit more enjoyable to drive, the dynamics are a bit better, sportier, but not by a great margin, but by a noticeable margin. The Zeekr, on the other hand, is a very comfortable, luxurious cruiser. Suspension is completely different. With the BMW, it has just basic coils, so no adaptive dampers, nothing. So on an uneven surface, it's really hard and you will feel it. While the Zeekr has the clear advantage, it has air suspension, which gives you a luxurious, floaty feeling on uneven surfaces, if you like that. And if you stiffen it in the sports mode, you will enjoy a more engaging drive. Especially after the 2.1 update, the steering has become more precise. But in terms of driving dynamics, I think BMW is the winner. Speed, well, Zeekr is the winner. Straight line speed, 0 to 100 kilometers, 3.8 seconds, compared to 4.8 seconds for the BMW. It's not a slush, or it's not fast, but the Zeekr is the winner. In terms of ADAS, I found the BMW to have a more mature ADAS with less problems on the drive. Zeekr on highway driving, most of the time ADAS will behave very well, it's good, but the BMW is a bit better. Auto parking, that's a clear win for the BMW, which has a much better, more mature auto parking system. With the Zeekr, unfortunately, it's a hit and miss, although we are promised with new OTA updates this will be fixed. Let's talk about software. looking at the reviews and my personal drive and the time I spent with the BMW, it seems to have more options in its software, more user-friendly. That's not really saying that the Zeekr is not user-friendly. After some time you get to know it, it becomes very easy to manage it. But it seems the BMW is more intuitive. The voice control system is good on the Zeekr, but it's much better on the BMW. So I think the BMW is a winner by a little bit of a margin, not a big deal. Now, in terms of luxury feel, in terms of material quality, here the Zeekr is a clear winner, no way around that. When you sit in the BMW, you will still be amazed first by the futuristic view, the panoramic view, which, by the way, was not pioneered by BMW, it was pioneered by Avatar and Xiaomi. But once you start feeling the material down, it's all hard plastic to an amazing degree, which is a problem with all German and European car manufacturers. They really cheapen on the interior. While the Zeekr is plush, soft material wherever you touch. It's beautiful. You'll feel the luxury in the Zeekr. Seats, Zeekr is a clear winner. The seats in the Zeekr are amazing, softer, better material quality, I would say. Has massage, which is completely not there in the BMW for the price bracket. No unless you add it you add an option for what we call multifunctional seats. So in the basic seat it's not there, but if you add that you'll get the massage. Ventilation not present, not even as an option, really. While Zeekr offers all three: ventilation, heating and massage. The only thing available as a standard with the BMW seats is the heating. And I found the seating comfort to be better in the Zeekr, definitely. When you go to the rear seats, Zeekr is a clear winner. More distance for your legs by a clear margin. Softer seats. Automatic or electronic adjustment compared to manual adjustment in the BMW, really. Just like a cheap car, which is really crazy. Sunroof. No sunshade in the Australian summer. I mean, even if that's a real shame for BMW, and I don't understand that, especially in the Australian summer. You really need that sunshade, and whatever coating you have, it's not enough, believe me. Let's talk about other aspects, like the experience you get after purchase. BMW is a known badge, more mature network, but the Zeekr is gradually catching up. They are improving significantly, but it's a new brand, it needs time. We need to know about OTA, over-the-air software updates. We don't know about the BMW. We know the Zeekr had 2 updates till now, a bit of positives and negatives, but it is an improving experience. Now let's come to one of the major points: cost. Here the Zeekr is a clear winner. For this amount of luxury, you get it for between 78 to 84,000, depending on which state you live in. While with the BMW, it's different options. The car that I saw and I optioned with everything, with the Pro package, was around 126,000. That's a big difference. So in terms of cost effectiveness or value for money, the Zeekr is a real winner. So in a nutshell, Zeekr wins on premium luxury, speed, comfort, more comfortable cruiser, and is cheaper and more cost effective and more value for money. BMW wins on range, driving dynamics, a bit more mature software, and of course the badge, which is an important thing for some people. I was one of them, but now I'm not going back to German automakers. Actually, I had a down payment on the BMW, but I switched to the Zeekr. What other options we have available in Australia now? The Mercedes GLC is coming very soon. Hopefully I will drive it and I'll review it for you guys. It has some advantages. It has the air suspension, and it has also in the upper variants, when you pay more of course, you'll get rear wheel steering, but you're talking about expected something between 150 to 160,000 for the full option. We'll see how it goes. The Polestar 3, the new one coming by the end of the year with the 800 kilovolt battery technology, but that's a 180 to 240,000 dollar car. I don't know how you can justify it. It's basically a Geely product. The software is not better than the Zeekr. The Zeekr actually wins more advanced software. Even the charging speed with the new variant, the Zeekr is still better. So except for the looks, Polestar is a beautiful car, and maybe the driving dynamics, you're wasting your money in my opinion, of course. But of course Polestar is a beautiful car, so it depends on you. Another thing is the IM6. It's a great car, but unfortunately it's not selling well for different reasons. I'll not go to there, but I mean, on paper and by my personal drive, it was a good car, although I would say the Zeekr is better in my personal opinion. What's coming to the market is the Xpeng G9L. That's a good one coming, slightly bigger. Hopefully the Xpeng GX, and these will give you VLA and FSD, which is something completely lacking with the BMW and the Zeekr and all the other competitors, which is a big thing. And the Avatar 07 and 07L, we don't know if they will get any form of FSD depending on what they will allow from Huawei technology here, but they are luxurious drivers. There's some word about possibly NIO bringing cars next year, and from what I gather, Xiaomi is coming, but not before the end of 2027, 2028. I would love to own one of those cars. So this is my detailed comparison of both cars. You cannot go wrong with owning any one of them. I would prefer the Zeekr because it's my personal car, but if you want a badge and you want a good EV, BMW is definitely there. Please feel free to comment if I forgot something or I got anything wrong. Thank you. Bye.